Devin Toonhorst here with Lake Wind Coffee. I'm just, I just decided I've been wanting to start a YouTube channel for a long time, and so this is my introduction to YouTube, to you guys. What am I? One of the things I'd like to do with my channel is talk about some of the things that I do and that I'm interested in. And the first one, you can see the coffee roaster. I'm here at Lake Wind Coffee in Port Wing, Wisconsin. This is our coffee shop here, where we also do roasting, and we have our espresso bar behind me, and we also do live music here sometimes. And I'm also in a band called the Old 13 String Bandits, and I play a lot of music. I like to play old-time fiddle and banjo. I play old songs from the 20s and 30s, early jazz, early old-time country and western songs and western swing and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm in a band called the Old 13 String Bandits. There's a couple of live performances with my band on my channel already. And so I just wanted to make a video talking about making a YouTube channel, because I guess that just seemed like the easiest place to start for me. A little bit about myself. I'm 36 years old. I grew up in Des Moines, Iowa. I've been playing music for, I've been playing guitar for 23 years. I think that's right. Yeah, I've been playing guitar for 23 years. I basically taught myself. I took lessons for a couple months, and now I've taught a few students over the years. And I taught myself fiddle and violin starting when I was 30, and I haven't taken a single lesson for that. But music has been kind of a lifelong journey for me. And then coffee is my other main passion, which is why I started a coffee company with my wife in late 2018, early 2019. But coffee is something I've been involved in for a really long time also. My mother was a coffee roaster in Des Moines, Iowa at her company, which was called Capital City Coffee Company, and I worked for her company when I was in high school and in my early adulthood. And she was a coffee roaster, and then I also worked for Alakef Coffee in Duluth for a little while, and I've just been doing some coffee-related stuff for a long time, and I started roasting coffee in a popcorn popper, actually, at home, a Whirly Pop popcorn popper back in 2018, and we started selling coffee beans at the farmer's market. My wife and I were growing and selling produce at our local farmer's market on the side, and started adding a couple of bags of coffee beans at the farmer's market, where I'd bring samples of coffee that I'd roasted at home for fun, and then it just kind of snowballed from there. And so we've had this shop here in Port Wing. We bought an old church, which is where I'm at right now. This is our shop. You can tell the churchy kind of windows there, and we bought this ProBot. Actually, I'll show you the other roaster too. We bought the little Ambex YM 2 kilo roaster back in 2020, and then we bought this church in 2021 during the pandemic, with the intention of just being a roastery, and then we ended up opening in Labor Day weekend. Actually, Labor Day weekend of 2021 was our first weekend as a retail cafe here, where we serve fresh roasted or fresh brewed coffee. We serve espresso. My wife bakes bagels and cookies, and we have some other interesting things that we put on our menu from time to time. But mostly, we sell fresh roasted coffee beans, and we serve coffee drinks at our espresso bar, and then my wife's bagels and cookies. And then we like to have live music here from time to time, and an open mic and things like that. Fortunately, the cool thing about church is it's got kind of a cool stage. It's a little bit of a mess right now, but we're not open right now. But anyways, so I mean, I like talking about roasting coffee. I like talking about music, and I like to share stuff that I am learning and working on. And I also like to share little tips and tricks that I've learned over the years as a musician. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was old time folk dancing, square dancing, contra dancing, line, well, maybe not line dancing exactly, but I just don't know anything about line dancing particularly, but I like to organize. Last year I organized a monthly square dance pretty much all year round, and I'm not doing that this year, but we are some friends of mine are also organizing a square dance, at least probably quarterly, over here on the South Shore area, and I like to play I play fiddle for square dances in Duluth, Minnesota, in Ashland, on the South Shore here, and sometimes in Stone Lake. I've got some friends down there as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna probably just cut it short with that. Maybe I'll say a couple of things about what we got going on. So you can order our coffee at lakewindcoffee.com. We also occasionally will sell tickets to concerts that we're hosting here at lakewindcoffee.com. I'll put a link in the description for that. Let's see, what else? My band, the Old 13 String Bandits, we've got some social media stuff that I'll also include there, and I'll also include some information about my social media, Lakewind Coffee social media, and yeah, I'll probably just leave it at that. So I don't know who's ever going to find this video exactly, but it's nice to meet you. It's nice to be here on YouTube and on the internet, and so yeah, I hope to release a lot more videos about the stuff that I do and the stuff that our business does, and the music that my band makes, and other bands that I play with, maybe potentially, and maybe we'll get some local or some local friends to come talk about things, and maybe we'll definitely be making some videos with just music stuff that I stuff that I'm working on, or maybe some lesson stuff that I know and that I like to share about the different kinds of music and instruments that I play. So keep an eye out if you find this interesting, or if you find me interesting, or want more information. Then subscribe to this channel, like this video, and say hi in the comments, and let me know if you have any questions. And till next time, we'll see you then. Have a good one.